Joined by Kelly Parsley, head coach of Point Park men's and women's cross country. Time to talk some men's cross country leading up to this season opening meet at the Duquesne Doles this Saturday. Coach Parsley, you just did your preseason. How did the preseason go?
Our preseason went better than expected. We're very young on the men's side, so I wasn't sure what to expect. So coming in with, I think we have on the men's side 8 freshmen. 6 of them right now look like they're going to be in our top 7. So we're very young, so I wasn't sure what to expect with preseason, but they exceeded my expectations, and we look very, very strong.
Who are some of those individuals, be it newcomers or returners, that are making up some of your top guys?
Well, I'll tell you right now, our top newcomers have been really shining. Brian Moore from Howell, Michigan, has been exceptional. Our trial times this year were so much faster than last year, and we had a pretty good couple individuals last year on the men's side, but this year these guys are surpassing anything that we did last year. Brian Moore has definitely been a leader. Gary Olson, Connor Wright, Sean Hilverding have all just been leading the pack. Some of the veteran returners that have been really contributing is our captain, Zane Kravik, has really stepped up this year. I think he's going to have the best season of his life in his 4 years here at Point Park. This will be his best year. And Chris Hunt, who last year I think would have been one of our top runners, probably our number 2 runner, was injured within the first week of the season and is now back stronger than ever. Bradley Kalija is another one who is really stepping up and really, I think, is going to transition well to the 8K. So our men are very young. Last year we finished 5th in the KIAC. To me, that's unacceptable, and I'm hoping this year that we're going to be a much stronger team.
Coach, I know it's so early, but can you talk to us about some times? I know there's times when you go out and run 10 miles, and some of these guys are at a 5-minute mile clip. Talk to us about that and some of those.
The runs this year have been, times. I'm hoping their work ethic that they put in this preseason, transitions to an 8K. Again, in our top 7 runners right now, only 1 of them have run an 8K. So we're really, though I'm very excited about the way they look in practice and the times that they're running, we don't know if that's going to transition yet to the 8K, and it may not transition to the 8K later in the season. I will tell you that the course they run this weekend at Duquesne Doles is probably the most challenging they'll run all season. So it's good to start off on a tough course because it'll get easier from here. So I just hope that their work ethic and the times that they're running in practice and some of our interval training and some of our tempo runs can transition to a successful 8K. I have a good feeling that they will.
You touched on it a little bit, Coach. If you could talk more about the goals of this year's team.
I have high goals. As a coach, I set goals for myself and I set goals for my team. This year, realistically, I believe the men can win the conference. I think we can go from 5th to 1st. I brought in the strongest recruiting class, that not only the best class in Point Park history, but the best recruiting class I've ever had as a coach. So I know we're going to be extremely strong. The culture here at Point Park cross country has changed, and it's infectious. And I know the kids are very excited to get going this weekend. We've had 3 tough weeks of training, almost 4, and they're ready to go this weekend at the Duquesne Doles. We have some competitive meets this year. The Duquesne Doles will be one of them, predominantly Division I meet. We also run Louisville, which is a very big meet, one of the largest meets in the country. We'll also run at the Gettysburg Invitational to change up the schedule a little bit, and we'll return to Lock Haven, where most of my athletes last year ran their personal bests. So I expect some really great things this year in terms of men's cross country here at Point Park.
Well, Coach Parsley, thank you very much for taking the time, and we'll be catching up with you this season, and good luck.
Thank you.